Hello, Wake Up New Zealand, Karasaki speaking. Obviously, they want to take Barry Young down, don't they? There's a lot of power, a lot of money behind this. It's massive. And with New Zealand having a small basket as opposed to the like America and Great Britain that they can choose from, and Barry Young actually setting up this data for Te Whatu must know what he's doing. I mean, you had the social media, you had mainstream media, I believe it was Stuff that reported on what jobs that Barry had in the past and mentioned BNZ. He'd been there for 10 years. And then actually sort of restructured the wording and said, he no longer BNZ, I think it's really important, say it's really important for trust in those that actually deal with clients of theirs. However, Barry does not work there anymore. So, they want people to think trust, don't work there because he can't be trusted. Absolutely rubbish. He worked there for 10 years because they did trust him. 10 years. He wasn't sacked. He has a master's in computer skills. He's a senior data statistician. He knows what he's doing. And then I see someone else who is retired academic with Maori ancestry, who is talking about Barry being a conspiracy theorist, got it wrong, etc., etc., and pointing to right-wing conspiracy theories, counterspin, Liz Gunn, etc., doing the whole works to bring this down. And yet this person also told lies about Palestine and Israel. So, that whole movement, revolutionary movement that's going on right now, you join the dots and they're all in the same place. So let's go on to Te Whatu, 3rd December 2023. This was only a week ago. COVID-19 case demographics, full details of confirmed and probable cases of COVID-19 in New Zealand, and data is updated weekly. Now, this is their own site, so I got it off of that, and it says details of COVID-19 deaths. All deaths where someone has died within 28 days are being reported as having a positive test result for COVID-19 are now reported. This approach is in line with other countries. So if someone has a test for COVID-19 that comes up positive, and say the police went out and shot someone, or someone died in an accident or crashed on their motorbike or whatever, that is counted as a COVID-19 death. Just think of how much of the masking of suicides, COVID jab death, and all this sort of stuff. This happened, let me see, back in March last year, the WHO contacted UN nation states asking them all to report in the same way, simple way. Michael Baker talked about this and others from universities as to what was happening. And Chris Hipkins himself, Ashley Bloomfield, actually reported this in mainstream media. This is the way they were counting COVID-19 deaths. So what they're saying here is that such as the UK, and it shows that all cases of COVID-19 who die are formally recorded to help provide an accurate assessment of the impact of COVID-19 by counting everyone who has had a COVID test that's come up positive. So in many instances, further investigation will provide more information about the contribution of COVID-19 to their death. This contribution can range from death not related, for instance, someone with COVID-19 who dies in a car accident. This is on their site. This is what they explain. So that can be contributing towards the cause. For example, when someone dies with an existing health condition, of course, they don't mention a jab death, but they mention everything else. So they're saying, they're admitting to their own cover up, all nation states to use this cover up. And in the UK, they're actually extend that cover up period of time. So they've got here age and ethnicity of deaths within 28 days have been recorded as Maori, 518, Pacific Islander, 279, Asian, 210, European or other, 4,122. 28 days up to the 4th of December this year. So that's from November to December, that 28-day period. So in total, 5,143 deaths in 28 days prior and up to the 3rd of December 2023. This is on Te Whatu site. Then they tell you to go to MedSafe for further information, but their cut-off date was in November 22, was when they stopped reporting. So they've got age and ethnicity of deaths with COVID-19 and officially COVID as underlying causes was 2,227. Well, there's quite a difference there, isn't there, between 5,143 28-day period to the underlying cause as being 2,227. The underlying cause, what does that say? It says it could be something else, but there's an underlying cause. So that's not absolutely clear either. So MedSafe overview of vaccine reports only go up to Safety Report 46, 30th of November 2022. And we should question this. This is on their site. So people, you can go to mainstream media, go back to March last year, and you will see how the World Health Organization requested that all UN nation states report that COVID deaths 28 days from a positive test to COVID, then they classed that as a COVID death, masking everything else. Wake up, New Zealand.
Right, you get out of here, though.
Yeah.